interviewing Mr. Dale Smith today. Thank you for coming. He suffers from obstructive sleep apnea. He's one of the 25% of the UK population that suffers from some kind of sleeping disorder. So Dale, can you tell me when were you first diagnosed with OSA?
May 2014.
Okay, and how did they diagnose you? Can you tell me a little bit about what happened?
Yeah, I was suffering night times. I kept on waking up during the night, every hour or something like that, in a panic, thinking I want to go to the toilet. You go back to sleep again, might wake up again another hour, go to the toilet again, wake up 4 or 5 times a night. So I went to the doctors and I had to fill in a questionnaire of how many times, when I would go to sleep, if I was watching telly, would I go to sleep, what have you. The scores was out of 21 points, and out of 21 points I scored 19. That's not good, that's bad.
Right, okay.
7 is good. So I scored 19. And then, before the doctor had a chance to send me to a specialist or anything, I woke up 3 o'clock one morning, walked around the bed and collapsed, banged my face against the bedside cabinet. He gave me 751 stitches to the face and broke my nose at the same time.
That sounds awful.
It was. But then, once the doctor had seen me, he actually turned around and said, we'll see a specialist. So the hospital got hold of me, and I had to go up with a machine, take to my chest, and got some tubes put up my nose, and I took it home in the night and let it go to sleep. Take it up in the morning, take it back to the hospital, and then they could actually tell me or look at what my sleep pattern was. And they called me back into the hospital after a fortnight. And
that's when you were diagnosed. It did have quite a profound effect on your life before. So what's happened since? What kind of treatments have they given you or suggested you do to help with the sleep apnea?
I now sleep with a CPAP machine.
Okay, so a CPAP machine, do you know what that stands for?
I don't know what it stands for. I've been told many times what it stands for, but I can never remember. But it's about controlled air pressure.
Sure. Continuous positive air pressure.
That's it.
Okay. So can you just explain to me a little bit about how it works?
Yes, the machine is quite simple. On this side there's a humidifier. So you just take that out up and fill that with water night times.
Okay.
Up to the mark. Place it back into the machine. Shut it up. Then you've got a mask, you've got a choice of mask.
Okay.
You've got a full face mask.
And what's it like wearing the masks?
That one there, I don't like that one.
Okay.
I feel very claustrophobic with that one on.
Okay.
And you can't talk or anything, you know, if you want to say anything, you can't talk because it's over your mouth.
Okay.
So I use a nasal one.
And you have to wear this all night?
Wear it all night. When I go to bed at night, I fill that up with water. I press a button, and it gives me my temperature.
Okay. Oh, right. Is it quite noisy?
It's noisier now while I haven't got it on.
Oh, right. So once you've got it on.
If I put it on.
Okay.
If I put it on for you.
So I was just thinking about, obviously, you know, your partner or wife. Would it interfere with their sleep?
That's it.
Actually, it's quite, you can't hear it, can you? That's, it's quite a low sound.
The only time you can hear it is if I want to get up to go to the toilet or get a drink.
Brilliant. Okay, yeah. So have there been any side effects to wearing or using the CPAP monitor?
Using the CPAP monitor with the humidifier, you can warm the air up, so it's nice warm air on you. If you don't have the humidifier, you do get a dry throat, and the air is very cold, and you wake up the following morning and you think you've got a cold because you know you're running all day. With the humidifier, might get a dry throat a little bit, but it's more bliss.
Okay. So how do you think using the CPAP monitor has changed your life?
I can sit down and talk to you and not go to sleep.
So you're falling asleep all the time.
So it's super.
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah.
Well, it's brilliant. Well, thank you very much for talking to me today. And over to you in the studio. Thank you.